Greetings and welcome back to the shop. For this Friday here, since I got a little bit drilled on copying Tom Lipton's set, what it was, his Monday night meatloaf? I think it was Monday night or something. And I did the Friday night. So I'm going to call it the Friday night buffet. Smorgasbord, whatever. So it's just a bunch of little things here and there that probably will interest, I know, some people. So hope you guys enjoy and see ya. Okay, adjust the camera a little bit here. Alright, so on this guy I just want to do some closing or follow up to it. Problem A, it comes with two belts and they are like 1 1/8 inch or so. Yeah, 1 inch 200 thousandths by 13 inches long. They're incredibly fine. I have no idea what grit this is, but I know it's well above 1,000. It says 1,000 in the belt. Part number, I guess, SL 1945, but you cannot find replacement belts for this. So, Amazon has, I've got a ton of them here. What is that anyway? These are 14 inch by, what is it, width? 2.5 inches. Yeah. And if you cut them in half, they will fit on, that's the original. They will fit on there, but you have to do a mod. And this is the mod here. I had to make a new arm longer. How much longer did I come out for those interested? Wrong way. This goes this way. So if I kind of put that on the hole, I extended it out from the center of the hole almost an inch. What is that? 800 thousandths. So 800 thousandths out, and now a 14-inch belt will fit it. Had to deburr this whole edge with a stone, a sharpening stone, because it was grabbing. The washer in here, washer here, replace the nut with one of those nylon guys and just barely get it so that there is friction here because it was bouncing all over the place. Let me put a belt on it here. Has any of these been used? No. So, pretty good. A lot easier to do the belt now too with the bigger arm on it. And found an old CD 12-volt power supply. It runs a lot faster now. Works beautifully. So I'm having a blast with it. How thick is the plate anyway? The plate is about, I think it was 190. Turn that on. Yeah, 190. So, I've got a whole assortment, all kinds of grits and things. I'll put a link in the description to them on Amazon if anybody's interested. What else to say about this? I originally made one out of plastic, but boy, it just flexed way too much. Yeah, it works beautifully. And then I decided to put the ER11 collet chuck on here, and it's beautiful. Put in an 1/8 inch collet, and I had, what did I do? I put a wire brush in there first. I mean, this thing's beautiful. Oh, the brush, belt's off of it, so it's nice and quiet without the belt. Let me snap this guy in here. So I started looking for something to do or clean or whatever. Put that in there. Tighten it down, and I can bring my magnifying glass down here and just sit and see what I'm doing. It's beautiful, but on. There you go. So I found a knob from a caliper and stuck a screw in there that was wrong thread so it would hold, and just cleaned it all up. Beautiful. Stuck a wire brush in there, cleaned up all the threads on my other chuck. That was a blast. Put a buffing wheel in it with a little buffing compound and started going through all the rings that I made, buffing them up, including copper. So beautiful. And even this guy, this guy got restored. All the scratches are gone from it. I could do the sides of it. Because you try doing this on a big wheel, and it's going to wind up someplace across the shop. It'll grab. The wire brush, you know how hard it is to get grease out of knurling? Took it right out. Beautiful. So that worked. Scotch-Brite. So I've got a ton of stuff that I can stick in here and do whatever I want to do with it. But yeah, just take the belt off. Whoops, wrong switch. Nice and quiet. Just beautiful. Buffing wheel was stuff. Is that oh, it's probably wobbling because I just don't have it in straight. In all the way or something. What happened here? Oh, this doesn't take a bigger wheel, does it? Wow, I had that in there before. I'm surprised it's not going in. Shaft is like the same size. Okay, you want to be a pain, huh? I did order an extremely accurate, you know, the .00, oh, there you go, see? Yeah, it's tight. .002 run out for 1/8 off of Amazon. Should be here tomorrow. Yeah, see? Beautiful. Clean this guy up a little bit. There's black compound all over it, but so it's just unreal. So I'll put a link to this thing from Banggood in the description. I think they sell these also on Amazon. There's all kinds of different models and styles and stuff like that. But I'm loving this, and it goes right in a drawer. As useful as this is, I'm thinking about trying to make a station for it someplace where it stays out. But so yeah, and some of these belts have an arrow. Some of them don't. This one has an arrow. I had some. Is this the original? Yeah, I think that's an original. No, this is. Yeah, it might be. I don't know. But some have an arrow, some don't. This one doesn't have a belt, an arrow in it. So I don't know. But once you get this all adjusted right, it's not flopping around really bad. I'll put this guy on there. They are kind of tough to cut in half, and you're going to sacrifice a blade doing it too. Oh, that's not on. It straightens right up. And it flops a little bit here. But for the most part, this is great. And I'm thinking about replacing this with just an aluminum plate so I can bring it out further. So, hope that helps somebody. I just wanted to talk about this book once again. I mean, I did a video on it quite a few years ago, and I know it's buried in with some other title to the video. But there's a lot of new subscribers, and like I said before, there's a whole bunch of new people starting in this hobby right now. So this book was sent to me by a trade instructor, a machinist instructor, Machining Fundamentals, John Walker. It's a fantastic book. I wish I could do some of this stuff upside down, but it's going to be really complicated. If there's anything you need to know, I mean, if you've read this entire book, then you pretty much so know, like almost every, and I shouldn't even say almost everything. I mean, there's yet something that isn't covered in this book that I didn't know. Here's all, you know, if you're trying to create a drawing, mechanical drawing, or read one, here's every symbol that there is for, you know, dimension origins and counterbores and all this wonderful stuff. So I've learned that, or referred to that, quite a few times in doing my drawings. But same way, whereas some of this stuff, it's like, you know, here's all the tools, how to use them, what they're called, how they work, how to take measurements. I mean, it just goes on and on. It's incredible. Here is all the tap sizes, threads per inch for everything, major diameters, minor diameters, anything you need to know on that. If you need to turn a piece of metal to a specific diameter to thread it, in metric too, is all in here. All the drill sizes, what size holes you're going to get, it's probably metric. Yep, metric millimeters are in here. and imperial, measuring drill bits. I mean, just on and on. Well worth the money, let me tell you. And I'm so glad this guy gave me this book and turned me on to it. They got some feeds in here, but I'll do more of it. Here's all the materials: aluminum, brass, copper. This is the cutting fluid that you use with it. And it was kind of a kick because I was just setting this up for this recording, and I'm going aluminum and aluminum alloys, oil and kerosene. That mix I kind of invented or stumbled across myself just playing around. And I've talked about it. Drill speeds, RPMs. I mean, here's all the cutters. These are carbon tip ones, but if you're going to make your own cutter, 6 degrees here, 10 degrees here, 15 here, 7. I mean, here's all the angles that you should be doing for each particular tool. And I know other people are following it because I'll see like Stefan cutting a 15 degree here. So this is, you know, years worth of machinists, professionals, experimenting and saying, yeah, okay, this is the best. This is the industry standard here. What is this? Look at all these tools, how to turn stuff. Geez, radiuses, beautiful. What is this now? Strengths, weakness, all the different type of inserts. High-speed steel, superior resistance, poor speed capabilities. So there's all your different types right there. And because people are asking me, you know, what should I use? Somebody was saying he was using carbide and he kept breaking the inserts. So I helped him out. Cutting speeds and feeds here for the lathe. All the charts if you want to actually do it correctly, not like I do it. And then this one's the mill. Here's all the milling speeds and feeds for all the different materials. Here's even just for the end mills. If you're using a face mill on aluminum, there's your numbers that you need to do right there. Steel, pre-cutting steel, cast iron. So I mean, the book is just beautiful to go through and figure everything out. What was this? Oh, here's all the materials. Basically explaining brass is an alloy of copper and zinc and blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, it's endless. It's a plethora of information. And like I said, once you're done reading this, or even just a section, you'll be a master on that particular subject. So, just wanted to, grinding, precision grinding. So, that's the book. Just wanted to cover it once more. Machining Fundamentals by John Walker. Okay, I don't understand. If this came from the fulfillment center from Banggood in Rancho Cucamonga, which is just around the corner from me, why did it take 20 days to get here? But whatever. It's very heavy, so I know what it is. Pretty sure. That's the way, right? Jeez. Okay, I gotta cut it all to pieces, huh? Rip. What is this? Oh yeah, okay. So that is it. Adjustable parallels. This should be really interesting. Oh, nice container, I guess. The plastic. Oh, shoot. What happened? Heat? Oh, I gotta see if I can fix that. Oh, I should have worn gloves for this. I don't know if it's really clean or not. I know they're going to be greasy, and I don't know if they've sterilized them or what. I mean, alright, get gloves. Ah. 1, 2. Should have paper towels over here too. Ow. Get a bunch of paper towels. There's one. Alright, small guy, huh? Let me get him out. Small guy is in there. Come on out. They're all gonna come out, right? Okay. Keep that in here. There he goes. Oh, this would be interesting to see just how good these are. I bet you they are good, though. Alright. Whoa, boy, does that look nice. Little Phillips screw, it's tightened down. Well ground. Let's see, because I had the Starrett ones, and boy, did I have to lap and work them to get them nice. Alright, Phillips, huh? Phillips, there you are. Let's see, God, they even ground it right down to the screw. You can't even feel it. Incredible. Ooh, tight there. Doesn't move. Where is the seam? You can't even see the seam on this thing. How does it work, huh? Why is it not moving? How far out do you have to go with the screw? Have to take it out? Okay, doesn't move. There we go. Wow. Oh boy, is that a tight fit. And smooth too. No burrs, nothing. I've never had anything that tight to slide. That's got, I bet you this is like perfectly parallel or whatever you want to call it. That is incredible. So I didn't have to, it was just stuck. I probably have to degrease them or maybe. Jeez, Pete's. Incredible. Okay, that one is really nice. I'm sure all of these are, guys. I'll put a link in the description. But I'll be taking you over to the granite plate and check these guys out. Boy, this is hard to do with gloves on. Another gorgeous looking one, huh? Clean it up. I hope this is in the camera's view. I'll move it as I look. Alright. This one's probably tight too, I bet, huh? Yep, it looks tight. Push it hard. Boy, it's tough to get these things going, huh? There, finally. Yeah, it's just, ooh, tight. Why is it that tight that direction? So I can go that. Jeez, I'm Pete. This one may have to get lapped. Goes easily this way, but then it hits something over here. So this one's got to be lapped. This is the next one? Yeah. How did this one come out, huh? Oh, this one's better. This one's pretty loose. Wow, that's really loose. So interesting. Why is that it even rocks? Alright, well, wasn't too expensive. The other ones I'll never really use. What happens if you tighten it down a bit and try to slide it? Same thing, really loose. And it rocks. But I guess that doesn't matter. I mean, things are ground together. This is crazy. What does it look like anyway? Huh? I may wind up using these on something someday, but they don't fit for my 3-inch vise, I'll tell you that. Oh, this guy's got 2 screws. Holy cow. Here, that's loose. That's loose. Oh, another super tight pair. Yep. Needs to be, no, it's just dirt in there. This one's loose too. Be interesting. I'll be playing with these guys off camera, and let's see. Oh, put a hole in my glove and see what they do. Well, after messing around with them, it's like anything. You gotta clean them up. All of them, when you open them up, they still have garbage from machining down in there. I had to clean it out with a razor blade and then use 1 micron diamond paste and to get them smooth and clean. So I've got 4 cleaned up. I have 4 cleaned up. I haven't touched the last 2. Within 2/10, perfect. 2/10, 2/10. So that's pretty good, you know, really. So yeah, they cleaned up pretty nice. They did just some light lapping on all the surfaces to just kind of get scratches out of them. But for $57, 4 of them, I think it's pretty good. I don't know what I'll do with these guys, but this does go in the 3-inch vise. So if I ever have a situation where I need something wider than a parallel, and I need it at a specific height, and this guy's backwards, screws it to me, there, this one too, then I've got what I need. So these are good enough. I mean, 2/10, come on, that's crazy stuff. Even a half a thou. So very happy. I did this on the surface plate and also with the Mitutoyo micrometer, which has a veneer on it, and everything agrees. So, and it's interesting that this guy, no movement at all any place on the table or with the micrometer. So pretty cool. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description to him if anybody's interested.